welcome to my channel. My name is Jennifer with Starburst Tarot. I appreciate you all so much and thank you so much for checking out my channel and tuning in to what I have to say. There may be messages that you're meant to hear at this time and space. And I wanted to tell you guys that I pray to God, and I hope all of you have a life filled with love, abundance, and just harmony, feeling at peace within your soul. So yeah, let's get started and we'll see what comes up. I'm not sure what type of reading it's going to be, but we'll see. So this is definitely going to be for the collective unless it gets specified. Something happens later on in the reading once I get more clarity. Okay, so what is currently happening with the collective? What energy is coming through right now? Okay, at the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Swords is there. This can indicate that at this time, the collective feels bound by their circumstances. This is a mental card, so associated with the mind, a lot of air. This is telling me that you need to take the steps right now to get yourself out of the funk that you find yourself in. This can indicate mental anguish, not knowing what to do, feeling that your hands are tied. The thing is, as you can see with these swords, it kind of looks like a step, like a ladder or steps up. You do have the power within you to get yourself out of the life circumstances you find yourself in by changing your perspective. I know you feel bound, but you have all of these swords that can help cut the ropes and set you free. Okay, yeah. Okay, here's another sword. The Ace of Swords is coming up. Again, the sword can be used to provide mental clarity. You have to get your mind in the right. Your mind needs to be kind of reset. You're getting thoughts and clarity about situations that are going on in your life. So pay attention right now to your intuition. Your mind's very clear. It's very pure. So that's what you're being encouraged to focus on right now. The Four of Swords is coming up. Yeah, there's a lot of swords in this card. Collective, your mind isn't right. There's a lot of mental instability right now. This can indicate like anxiety, feelings of depression, flightiness in moods. Maybe one minute you're happy or you feel like everything's going okay, but the next you're sad and upset and depressed and you're anxious because you don't know what the future holds for you at this time. You're being encouraged to take a step back and rest and recharge until your mind gets better, because you can't handle it physically and emotionally when your mind is stuck in this space of despair. It's a low vibrational type of energy. You're not manifesting what you need to at this time. Okay, yeah, the Ten of Wands is coming up for the collective right now. This can indicate that at this time you're overburdened by your responsibilities. Your day-to-day life is beginning to take a toll on you, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. There's a lot going on in your life right now. You may feel like you have your hands full. You're unable to see what your next move should be because there's too much on your plate right now. What you're being encouraged to do by God is, again, rest, get a little R&R, rest and relax. Put your burdens down for a little bit or hand them over to God if it's too much for you to handle, which it obviously is. This is a lot of physical, not only mental, but physical exhaustion. You may feel like you don't have the energy to get through your day. You may have a hard time getting out of bed because you're depressed. Your vitality is very, very low. This is because you've been giving too much and not getting enough in return, collective. So God is telling you to place your burdens down and hand them over to Him so that you can rest and relax and get to the Ace of Swords, which is clearing your head and clearing your heart, your mind, your emotional space to prepare you for good things to come. What else is happening with the collective? Yeah, so the Magician is coming up. This indicates that at this time, you have a lot going for you. You have all the tools that you need to get the life that you want. The Magician holds everything in his hands and on the table in front of you. It's the key to a clear head, clear thoughts, money, security, stability, emotions, emotional health, emotional well-being, and physical strength. So the Magician comes to tell you that you have the power. You're getting it. See how it's pointed up to God, obviously, and the sign of infinity is above him. This means that at this time you're being given guidance, and if you heed the call, things will begin to go your way. The fact that there's roses, not only on the Magician card, there's the red rose on the table, and there's also the red rose on the Ace of Swords cards. So basically, this can indicate, roses bloom, but they also have thorns. So even though you've gone through a hard, tough time, you are blooming and your life is capable of going in a different direction. I'm going to put these up here. What else would you like the collective to know at this time? God, what else would you like the collective to know? Okay, so yeah, we have the Tower card is coming up. The Tower card is coming up. Major Arcana card. The Page of Swords is coming up. This is a younger air sign. Air signs can include a Libra, an Aquarius, and a Gemini. I can't show you this card, but this is my twin flame card. So this is also Gemini, clarification. So the fact that a Gemini is coming up along with my card that I use for twin flames, this is a twin flame reading, or the energy is connected to twin flames. If you don't have a twin flame, one may be coming into your life, or this reading may be about what's going on between you and your counterpart. Again, heavy air sign energy could definitely be more of a Gemini. I'm going to cover this with the Magician really fast. Okay. But we can see them. Okay, the last card is the Nine of Cups that is showing up. Okay, so basically what is happening is there is a tower moment that is happening with the collective right now. And it may be happening in twin flame relationships. It may be happening, basically it's happening in the collective and the twin flame relationships. What this can indicate is that at this time, there's a lot of Pluto energy. Pluto energy is very, very chaotic. It's heavy. It's uncomfortable. It pushes you to do something new with your life. The reason why this happens in an uncomfortable way, it's not it's time to move on, make a plan, and go forward in your life, move forward, take action steps towards that goal. This is saying Pluto is coming in to help you transform because you are so off course right now. You are not using your intuition. You aren't doing what you were meant to do. This could be that outside influences, factors in relationships, people that you've known, outside influences, they've gotten you so far off of your life purpose that God is coming in and helping you to wake up. This energy will shake up your life. This is the energy of drastic changes because you need to wake up because what you're doing has not been working so well. And this energy is see how there's like thunder, the waves are crashing, the people are falling, there's fire, the cloud is smoked and cloudy. There's a storm basically brewing in your life right now, but don't fret because it's supposed to happen. Everything that wasn't working, this is relationships, jobs, careers, family, ties, everything that hasn't been working or hasn't been for your highest good is going to make way for something better. So you have to go through this hard time, this Pluto transformative energy in order to experience the life that you would like or the life that you're supposed to. The Nine of Cups is showing up. This can indicate that you will receive a wish fulfillment. And the Tower card, going through this Tower phase in your life where everything will fall apart, it will make way for wishes coming true. Right now, because the Page of Swords is coming up, you're being encouraged to hold your tongue, bite your tongue a little bit. Your judgment may be a little bit cloudy at this time. You may speak and not mean what you say. You're very guarded in your actions, thoughts, and words right now. So you may need to think before you say, because you may get your foot in your mouth, so to speak. What else is coming up for the collective? Any other messages, God, that you'd like them to know? Okay. The Eight of Pentacles is coming up right now. This can indicate that at this time you're supposed to be becoming skilled at something else. This can indicate going back to school, higher education, learning a trade, a hobby, something that can make you money. You're being encouraged to work on different ventures that can bring you profits and money in your pocket, money in the bank. Something, a passion of yours that you need to revisit at this time. Yeah, the King of Pentacles energy is showing up. The King of Pentacles, this is an older, not as young as the Page of Swords, but this is somebody at least like 38 and up. King of Pentacles energy is it's an earth sign energy. So we have the Virgo, the Capricorn, and the Taurus energy. And the fact that he's a king and he's holding on to this pentacle can indicate that at this time you're being encouraged to take a leadership role in regards to your finances. And this goes back to the Eight of Pentacles. You need to work on something that will bring you more wealth. The fact that the King of Pentacles is coming up confirms that. The King of Pentacles is a business owner, an entrepreneur, a leader, somebody who manages a company, somebody who's at the top of the company, somebody who's very stable, takes steps to achieve their goals. They don't rush in to anything. They have a lot of connections, so to speak. This may be a time where you need to reach out and make new connections with other people. Again, your passions are coming into play. You need to figure out what it is that you're passionate about, because those passions can bring you more wealth and money at this time. The King is definitely, the Pentacles is definitely a leader, somebody who likes money in the bank, somebody who saves. You may be encouraged to invest your money or stop spending your money, be more frugal, and think more about the future at this time. The Eight of Wands is showing up. This is a card of opportunity for me. Opportunities are going to come out of the blue for you, collective, to make more money. Okay? Right now, you're being encouraged to work on your passions, figure out what your passions are. Again, you have so much on your plate right now, and you need to get your mind right. So rest and relaxation and placing your burden in God's hands will help opportunities to come your way. That will help you to achieve more financial independence and abundance, more money in the bank. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles is coming up. You're definitely this is the card of somebody. This can either indicate that you've been hurt and your money has been going to bills to help that. Maybe a family member has health issues, or this could also mean, this is my card of extreme, not necessarily poverty, but you don't have the means to pay your bills, so to speak. The amount of money you make, all of the hard work that you do, you're still really broke, and you aren't holding on to money like you should be. The fact that she kind of looks like a nun can indicate at this time you need to pray. And if I can really quickly, in God's name, I pray that the collective, whoever's watching, I pray that your finances improve, and I pray that you release your burdens to God so that your bills can be paid and you follow your passions that can make you money and make you successful, so you have enough stability and security to provide for not only you but your family and your basic needs, as far as a home, a roof over your head, your bills paid, food on the table, clothing. transportation, and fun and money for a good time like a vacation. So this is definitely what you're being encouraged to do right now. This is what's happening with the collective. You need to work on your financial sector right now. Okay, God, what else would you like the collective to know about their finances? At the bottom of the card, Three of Cups. This is a card of celebration. This is the card of having a good time. This can indicate that once you work on your finances, find your passions, and get right back, go through that tower moment, you're going to be celebrating something. What are they going to be celebrating? What kind of good news? Okay, at the bottom of the deck, what are you going to be celebrating? What good news? And a knight in shining armor is going to enter your life. The Knight of Cups is coming up. The Knight of Cups can represent a younger water sign. So this is a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio energy. This energy is very romantic, very emotional. This knight, the fact that the horse has his head bowed, can indicate that this man, this masculine, is very sensitive, and that he puts his woman above him, so to speak. He thinks his woman is a queen or a princess. This type of energy, the fact that it is a Knight of Cups, he may drink, he may like to wine and dine, he may like to party, he may dress nice, like the finer things in life. You know, he's the type of person that will spend money to go to a nice restaurant. He's a quarter, so to speak. He likes to treat his women like they're somebody special because he really believes that they're somebody special. This is very romantic type of energy that is coming through. That's the reason for celebration at this time. Juggling is coming up. The Two of Pentacles. Let's see what else. Yes, this is why you have reason to celebrate. The Ten of Pentacles. The Page of Wands. The Nine of Wands. Okay. So, why you have reason to celebrate is... Okay, I'm going to start with this card. After going through a tough time, his head's all bandaged. You may feel like you went to war because you're so exhausted. Not only mentally, you may have headaches or migraines. Your head may be hurt because you're dealing with so much stress day to day. You're so on guard that something bad is going to happen. So this is the reason for celebration, is because like the Page of Wands, the Page of Wands again is strong fire energy. So it's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The Page of Wands is so young and ready to take action. He has his whole life ahead of him, and he doesn't care what he does. He just has to make movement. He has to take a step. He has to decide what he wants and then goes for it. He doesn't think about the future. He just gets things done. If a thought comes into his head, he goes after that thought because he's so excited about life. So that's what's coming to celebrate, you know, an excitement with life, a new phase in life where you can start something new, take action steps to create that. The fact that there's a lot of orange and yellow in this card, orange is associated with passion, the sacral chakra. There's a lot of yellow, which is indicates willpower, basically finding your passion, again, that's coming up, and then having the will to take steps to make it occur, no matter how small. Take a chance. So the celebration is coming up. The Two of Pentacles is showing up. This card can indicate juggling finances. It can indicate, you know, robbing Peter to pay Paul, or moving your money from one account to the other to balance finances. This card, to me, though, can indicate juggling two jobs at once. So this can be a time where a hobby or a passion that you had in the past, you let it go because at the time you didn't think it'd make you money, because you were insecure and afraid of moving forward. Maybe you didn't think you could do it. You know, your insecurities got the best of you. This can indicate like working one job while also working on your hobby that can eventually make you more money. The fact that there's a ship and the waves go up and down can indicate that at this time things will fluctuate. There'll be highs and there'll be lows, but you have to keep at it. You have to do your best to balance what is going on in your life right now. The Ten of Pentacles is a great reason for celebration. This is the ultimate card for financial stability. This is the generational wealth card. There's the fact that there's an elderly, maybe a grandparent, a couple dogs. You also have children, can indicate that the wealth that you receive from your passions and taking care of your finances and going in that direction will create generational wealth. You may have to juggle a little bit, but stand strong and keep at it, and it will happen. Okay, what kind of energy, what type of occupations or energy is coming up with the collective? What type of passions? And this could also be, I'm going to ask, like, what type of careers, like what characters are coming through right now. This could be what you're meant to do or what you're doing now, and the energy that is kind of surrounding you. I'm going to pull 8 cards because that's what the number that popped in my head. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think they're stuck together, so we'll see what we have. So, detective. So, detective work is coming up right now. So, you could either be a cop, a detective, a private eye is coming up. You are able to discern the truth of the matter, the truth of things. So, yeah. A vendor is coming up. So this is somebody that works in retail or a merchant. You may be a business owner. You may own a clothing company, a jewelry store, or a candy company, something that serves other people. Yeah, entrepreneur. This is coming up. The King of Pentacles. That's confirmation. You're not meant to follow. A soldier. So some of you guys may be in the army. You know, the fact that there's a flag up, you may be like special ops. You could also be, whenever I see a soldier, you could also be like Army, Navy. Why am I going blank? That's what's coming up right now. Coast Guards, something like that. The hunter is coming up. Some of you guys like to hunt. Maybe that's your passion. You can make a lot of money doing that. Maybe you like to hunt for animals. Yeah, very cool. You're great at surviving. You're great at outdoors. Maybe you love the outdoors. Maybe you spend a lot of time fishing or boating or camping. You would thrive. Maybe you're supposed to have a school where you teach kids how to hunt or how to make it outdoors. A volunteer is coming up. The fact that there's actually animals could be a veterinarian, somebody who takes care of animals. Maybe the fact that there's a cage, maybe you can have like a kennel or have a daycare program where you take care of animals while, you know, their families are working or on vacation, something of that sorts. Okay, this one just says an employee consultation. So maybe you'll do consulting in some aspect. Courier is coming up. So maybe you're meant to deliver. It doesn't necessarily mean working for the post office or UPS, or maybe some of you guys do FedEx, UPS, DoorDash, Lyft, something where you're carrying something to other people. But this could also mean that maybe your passion is to give information to people or deliver information to people. It doesn't just have to be literally like delivering something. Yeah, information transmitter, messenger of connections. You may have a purpose that's associated with a divine spiritual work of bringing and delivering messages to people. The other card, is magician. This card is coming up again. Again, this is confirmation. You have all the tools that you need to be successful in life. So do not fret. There's something stuck, so I'm just curious what this is. Yeah, you can manifest. This one, you can channel power creatively. You have more power than you think you do. Okay, this is the card that was stuck, and while I said I was going to pull 8, I'm going to just read this card, because see how this man, it says lost soul. So remember how I mentioned the Tower card, because you've gotten so far off track, collective? This is in your, his hands are in his head. He's full of doubt and regret, and he's at a loss for what he's supposed to do. He feels like despair and defeated right now. You can't even see his face. He doesn't even want to, maybe he's crying but the point is confusion, defeat, struggle. That's okay, because everything's going to be okay. You're only lost temporarily, or you took a very long detour, but you're getting back out there. And again, remember my something about my readings that I want you guys to start paying attention to. If you start checking out my channel for more content, I want you to pay attention to the date that you read the message, and also the numbers, however many views there are. Pay attention. It may not all resonate, but pay attention to the words or the images that speak to you, or there's something, anything that feeds your soul, and you're like, wait, that there's something about what she said, and think about it. And you use your time and actually think about it, because it may be a message from God at the direction you're supposed to take. Okay, where is I gonna go? Okay, I want to know right now. Because the twins came up, I'm curious to know what messages are coming through I picked this up first, for the twin flames right now, earlier. And excuse me if I jump back and forth. It's my style, and hopefully you can roll with it. Bottom of the deck, again, is doubt. So this card keeps coming up. Doubt, despair, confusion. What this is saying is, please stop doubting our connection. I can sense it, and it's making me doubt it too. Okay, so collective, this is a message for the twins. Please stop doubting the connection. Energy is energy, and if you're mirroring each other, if you doubt the connection and you're scared, the other person will too. You guys are eternally connected. Also, the fact that she's pointing a finger can indicate that at this time, divine, the twins, you guys are both pointing the blame, so to speak, on each other. So maybe the divine feminine, you're pointing at him saying he's the one who's not doing the work. He's the one who's not open to the relationship. And then he may be mirroring that back to you. She's the one who's not, etc. So remove self-doubt from your mind, body, soul, your energy, so things can start moving freely. Okay, what else? Inspiration. So good things are to come. The fact that she's smiling and she has her hand, like good things are coming to you, twins. So it says, there's no one else who inspires me the way you do. I'm so proud of you, your achievements and gifts. So this goes back to what what is coming through as far as what you need to do to get back on the path. And that's working on your finances, the stability, the root chakra, so to speak. That's your will to live. If that's having a hard time, it will be hard for you to ascend. You need to start at the ground level one. You need to make sure that your physical body, yes, we are souls, but your physical body is being taken care of. And you need that stability and security, that safety, in order to move ahead and do things in life. You have to feel safe and stable and secure with your reality, with our physical reality, because that's where we are at this time. It says, your love really gives me the strength and courage to strive for more out of my life. Strive for more out of your life. Twins, especially, strive for more. Mission. So some of you guys may be into like athletics, or this could also mean that free spirit type of energy. What it's saying is, together we are an unstoppable force. We have a purpose together. We're perfect together. We can overcome any obstacle if we work as a team. So there's a mission out there for you collective. You just need to figure out what that mission is right now. Okay, illusions. are coming up. This can indicate, the fact that illusions is coming up can indicate that either you may not think that you're with a twin or that the connection isn't real. But in my mind, illusions can indicate that it's a spiritual connection that hasn't manifested in the physical yet. So because it hasn't manifested in the physical, it creates doubt about if it's real or not, if it's a figment of your imagination, so to speak. And it says, remember that separation is an illusion. So yeah, you guys aren't together, twins. And that's okay. Well, work on yourselves right now because you're not ready to be together. Energetically, the twins, you're not ready to be together. I know some readers say, oh, they're coming, they're here. No, that's not the energy I'm getting at all. So keep working on yourselves and keep trusting your intuition, making your own gifts grow, not only relying on other readers and other advice, but relying on your own heart, your own intuition. Okay, what does it say? We are drawn together by faith. Trust your intuition. Again, the fact that faith is coming up. The twins, one of you guys religious factors may be affecting the two of you being together. That may be what one or both of you guys has to work on, or your upbringing, your belief systems that need to be muted and transformed. It says, stay strong for me. I'm working hard behind the scenes, even though you can't see anything. Okay. Last one is silence. Yeah, you guys aren't in communication. These are for twins that probably have not even been in communication. This is like for me saying that, yes, you guys may have talked briefly. The energy I'm getting is never a romantic connection. Maybe talk briefly, maybe see each other day to day. There's something there, but it's not, something hasn't become of it. And it's been a while. It's been years. Yeah. What other messages for the twins? This came healing at the bottom of the deck, but then, okay. And it says, the fact that there's band-aids on the heart, this can indicate that at this time, the twins both need to heal because you're not ready to love fully. This is because you've been hurt in past relationships on the physical plane. So right now, you need to heal your body. It's kind of like, you see how it's like, you know how a heart, if it's dead, it flatlines, but the fact that there's movement can indicate that the relationship isn't dead yet, but healing needs to occur in order for union in the physical. Yeah, very deep healing. You need to work on your shadow selves. Okay, this card also came up, Fiery Hot. This is my card of passion. This can indicate that while you two haven't been together, this is what I'm getting for specific twins. You haven't been together physically, but there's passion there. You may love the way one another looks. You may have this intense eye connection. You may feel something like kind of like a heart. My heart's like a your heart may start pounding, but it's like not a, you know how they say twins are, we're at peace and in love. No, it's not that connection. These twins are, it's an uncomfortable feeling. You feel like you can't breathe almost. But there's passion, there's sexual passion. You're both turned on by each other. You both are drawn to the way one another looks, but it's not just looks, it's your soul. What else for twins? What else is coming through? Okay. So we have the Justice card is coming up. There may be a Libra involved. This can indicate that the fact that the scales are balanced. It can indicate a balanced relationship, equal exchange of energy. This card says contracts, legal matters. Legal matters is coming up. The truth and law, integrity. You guys may be going through something where there's something legal happening in your life. Maybe a judgment or something where paperwork is being signed. Maybe you yourself are a lawyer. But the fact that the scales are balanced can indicate that karma is at effect and bringing the two of you into alignment. confusion. One or both of you guys is still confused about the connection, confused about feelings. There's doubt, uncertainty. It's a very complex situation. They don't know what to do. Somebody doesn't know what to do. Mountains. The fact that these are not curved mountains, but they're triangular in shape can indicate like it's very hard. This relationship is very, very hard. It's going to be hard for you guys to come into union at this time. And it says it's not an easy path. There's blocks, there's setbacks, there's delays, hardships, troubles. It's a lot of work, burdens, and mistakes. And then this goes back to the reading at the beginning, or the messages at the beginning, burdens that you have gotten so far off your path that the tower is going to come. Things are going to kind of be ripped away or fall apart in your life. But it's going to be hard work, but things will get better. You just have to keep persevering and climbing, because there is the sun at the top, which can indicate a new day, and having just a sunny disposition, having faith and hope that things are going to turn out right. Okay, I'm getting ready to wrap up this reading. Let's see. Let me see. Is there anything else? Maybe one more message. If the divine masculine could say anything to the divine feminine, what would it be? We'll do 2. That should be fine. I struggle to show you how much I truly care. So yeah, the divine masculine at this time does not show you that he has feelings for you. It's hidden. It's concealed, and it's like it doesn't exist. They're struggling. And this relates to the confusion. The divine masculine may be confused about the connection. He may be confused about his feelings, because men are taught, and energy is energy, whatever you identify with. But men are taught to conceal their emotions, to not cry, to not have any feelings, to just think logically. So he is not showing you any type of feelings. You probably think he doesn't even like you. And then it says, I think of you whenever I feel lost in my life. So for some reason, he imagines you. I don't know. Why is imagine this. He's going about his day. He's not in a relationship with you, but he still thinks about you. Like you pop in his head when he's confused and he's lost. Why are you? So that's what he's having a hard time coming to terms with. How does he have these feelings or think about this person who he's not even in a relationship with? So yeah, okay. Thank you so much. It's time to get going. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope all of you have a wonderful day and are feeling blessed and just happy, happy to be alive. And as always, reach for the moon, shoot for the moon, because even if you fall, you'll still be among the stars. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. God bless.